You're sitting nicely. You're sitting nicely? Yeah. Yeah, eat it up. Well, good morning, everyone. It is Wednesday, November the 1st. Quite the dreary morning here at Raspberry Rock. In fact, it was raining a few minutes ago while I was making my coffee. And it just stopped. So, yeah, so I'm going to try and change up my schedule a little bit. I don't really have a schedule. I'm going to try and make a schedule. I'm going to try and do filming on Wednesdays. Like a full day of filming, kind of like my regular episodes type filming. And then the rest of the week I'll try and just film projects and stuff like that I'm working on. And so today's a full day of filming. Hopefully I'll get it uploaded Friday. That's part of the schedule as well. And I also want to upload stuff on Wednesdays and Sundays. So today being Wednesday, I do have a couple of videos I can upload. I've got to decide which one to upload, and then I'm going to start doing that any minute now because it's going to take a while. Although they're not long videos, so it shouldn't take that long. Anyway, these days I'm working on the electrical inside the cabin. It just takes a lot of work to do the electrical. And it's not like really difficult stuff, it's just nitpicky stuff. Not nitpicky, tinkering stuff, you know. Anyway, I'll show you some of that. Funny thing, I showed you that I was emptying my water pots, my filtering system. I'm not sure what happened, but when I collected rainwater last week, it turned out green. The rainwater was all green. And I'm not sure why. It might have had to do with the hardware cloth. Hardware cloth? Not hardware cloth, the gardening cloth that I put on top of both barrels. It could have been just something that was on the roof. I don't know, some kind of pollen. I really don't know. So I thought the filtering system would filter out whatever it was, but it didn't. And my supposedly good clean drinking water was all green. So I looked at it and I thought, well, what do I do? And so I decided to pour it all out. I ended up last week before I went back to the city for the weekend. I knew it was going to rain over the weekend, so I poured both rain barrels out, and they filled up over the weekend. And now they're nice and clear and clean. There's no color in them at all. So, again, I don't know what it was, but I'm pretty happy with the water I've got now. In fact, since I have no clean drinking water inside, well, I do, but in reserve, this coffee is made from rain barrel water. Cheers. Anyway, we're going to get started on breakfast here shortly. It's going to be fun. I'm going to have to turn on the... Oh, yeah. So, my batteries are in a bad state, and I really need to replace them. Every morning I get up, and there isn't enough juice to run the coffee maker. So I've got to run it for that. And if I want to run the toaster again, I'll probably have to run it again. Oh, well. Until I replace my batteries. And that's going to be expensive, but until I do that, not much I can do. Anyway, the dogs have just roamed off here, looking for stuff to hunt. They're just over here. And we're going to go inside and have breakfast. So welcome back to Raspberry Rock, everyone. So, what's for breakfast? Table's a mess right now. I can't really sit down. I'm just going to sit at my computer. Start uploading a video. Oh, this is going to be good. That's delicious, guys. Oh, yeah. So I was sitting at my computer working on my latest video, and it just got colder and colder and colder. It's not getting colder in here. I was just getting colder because I wasn't moving. And I was about to start working on my electrical, but My fingers are frozen. Oh. She's like, you've got a coat on. You must be doing something. So I'm gonna put a fire on. I haven't been doing it in the mornings. June bug. But I'm gonna do it just to warm up the place a little bit. And first we gotta grab some twigs though. I'm all excited because we're going outside. Everything's a bit wet. Not as dry as it could be. Look at that shit. Things going on in here. Is there any reason to think that you're a little love-starved? I shouldn't think so. I pay attention to you all day long. Okay, June bug. June bug. Come on, back up. Back up. Yeah, I love you. I do. I really do. So this is what I'm looking at. All the electrical work I have to do. Just piles of outlets and switches and the pain in the butt. I worked on this one yesterday. It took a while. And then there's supposed to be a two-way switch here for a switch upstairs, and I don't have any two-way switches on me, so I have to go get a couple. But that's done. So the kitchen light still works, and then this is the outdoor Can't see it right now, of course, but it's a LED floodlight that's outside, which is why the barbecue's where it is. Jimbo, he's sniffing. just got shoved out of a chair. Talk to him, bud. Talk. Anybody even see with your big head there? There's a good girl. There's a good doggies. Yeah, there you go. Step right on my new shoe. Junebug! Here she comes. That a girl. That's a good girl. You good doggies? Yeah. It's about 1:45, so I'm making some lunch. Nothing fancy. I'm not going to film it in a fancy way. Some chicken bacon tortellini. Should we get a pretty big package of it. I've got 3 pre-cooked sausages that I cooked the other day. Some corn and some peas and carrots. Gotta keep it nice and simple. But it's going to be good, and this is going to make me enough for at least 2 meals, if not more. Awesome. Fire's kind of dying out, but it's not cold in here at all, so I'm just gonna let it go. Just outside doing my business. And it starts raining. What a week. So I rarely do this, but I'm gonna have another coffee. Alright, I was talking about the green water earlier. There should be a little bit of water that's filtered through by now. Whoops. She's slow. Whoa! Precious, precious water. And that's it. Piece of chaga I found. Stuff. Alright, what I'm going to do is I'm going to take you out and show you what happens to my batteries when I put in a load like this. I'm going to show you the voltage drop. So what we're looking at here is there's about 70 watts going into the system. That's 1.3 amps at 51.1 volts. Now this is the charge controller, and it's always going to be about 0.3, 0.4 watts higher than the actual batteries are, because it has to have a higher voltage if it's going to charge the batteries. So you know the actual batteries are at like 50.6, 7, 8ish in there right now. So we're going to watch what happens when I turn on the coffee maker, and then my body is kind of blocking the glare, so I'm going to have to turn it on and then run it here really quickly so you can see what it does. And see how quickly it shoots down, 49. So normally when you put a big load on, and there's about 1,000 watt load on right now, you put a big load on and it comes down a little bit. It's supposed to come down a little bit. Voltage will drop, but not this much. Now we're at about 48.5 volts, and 48.5 volts is about 50%. Your batteries are about 50% when it's 48.5, and that's where the inverter should cut off. Now I don't know if the inverter's smart in that it says, oh, there's a load on, it's okay if it goes below 50% right now, and it's got to be a resting load that it cuts off. I'm not sure. But you can see we went from 51.1 down to 48.5 here, or about 50.7 down to 48.2 now, and it's just it's continuing to drop, and it will probably continue to drop over the 4 or 5 minutes that the coffee maker runs. There, now it's so the coffee maker stopped heating up the water, and it went down as low as so the charge controller hit 48.0. That I saw on the inverter it hit 47.7, so not good. And now it's jumped back up to 49.8, 49.9, and it didn't go nearly up to where it was before we started. So I'm just going to watch it for a few minutes and see how high it goes. Maybe I'll check back in about 5 minutes ago, or sorry, 5 minutes from now. So it's been a few minutes, and it's jumped back up to 50.2-ish, so that's not bad. It does help that there's a little bit of power going back in to the batteries, even if it's only 50 watts or 40 watts. That's not very good, but I'll take whatever I can get. Last couple of mornings, it's been the batteries have been sitting at 48.5 when I get up in the morning, so that's okay, but We've had brighter days the last couple of days as well. Hi there. Doggos. Doggos. That's not a good time. I'm trying to talk. So, this is kind of what you deal with at an off-grid cabin. You kind of try and make sure you have enough fresh water, and try and make sure you have enough fresh electricity. Yeah. And you put up with doggos. They insist on roughhousing, despite the fact that I've got all this crap all over the place. Someone's got to have a toy. Yep, you got her. You hamstringed her. Too much to pray. Well, I planned to have steak for dinner. It had been in the freezer. Forgot to take it out last night. Forgot to take it out this morning. Oh, now what am I going to do? Oh, I don't know what I'm going to do. Well, I know what I'm going to do right now. I'll tell you what. Got this eggnog. And what do you do with eggnog? Well, glad you asked. Yes, sir. I'm getting low on rum. Still be good. Good to November 22nd. Gotta start up or renew the fire shortly. There's probably just some small coals in there right now. Christmassy. Can we do that now? I mean, Halloween's done. And there's still a couple months. Not quite a couple of months. That's good stuff. What am I going to do for dinner? bug. Hey. Oh, willows. Mm-hmm. Bugs. Fire here, good bug. And again. Oh. Bachelor meal time. Not that I'm complaining. Still one of my favorite meals. Delicious. Oh. Hey, pups. Well, guys, I spent the evening live streaming. Live streamed for almost 4 hours. Put a bunch of wood on the fire, and it's nice and hot in here, so I'm not going to put any more on. The fire's pretty low. There's just coals left. And who have we got here? Who have we got here? Yeah, the Withers. So it was a good time. There you go. Had a bunch of drinks. Had one shot from a super chat from Robin. Had some good laughs. I found out that Renega de Spitfire is actually Renegade Spitfire. I'm still killing myself over that. Just the way it was capitalized, Renega de Spitfire. Renegade Spitfire. Yeah, that's funny. That's funny. So we're going to bed shortly here. It's 10 to 12. It's about time. Doggos. Hey guys, I was editing this episode 6, and I got near the end, in fact right at the spot where I just stopped it here, and I realized I didn't do my beer review. I'm like, oh shuzzbutt, I didn't do my beer review. So I'm going to do it now. I know it's like I did all the filming yesterday, I did all the video work yesterday, but now I'm going to do the beer review, and I've got it right here. Innocent Gun, a lager beer. Now I've had Innocent Gun beer before, and I'm not sure I've had this one though. It's Scottish, small batch beer, Brewed naked, golden oats. Lots of things going on there on this can. Carefully selected, 4.6% alcohol. Best before. I'm sure you don't care about the best before date. InnocentGun.com. Edinburgh. Product for Scotland. Of course. I've had an Innocent Gun beer before that you, holy shit, there's a crap load of crap on there. Okay, hold on. I'll be right back. Okay, alright. There we go. I don't know what the heck was all over the top of the can here. So let's open this thing up. Innocent Gun, they also make a good scotch. And it's odd that their beer goes really well with their scotch. So we're going to pour it in there. But this is a lager, so yeah, I've never had this one before. I'm going to pour it in my tiny beer glass. And yeah, this is a good example. This beer glass is a great example of something I bought on Amazon, but you won't find it in my store because I don't like it. I only put stuff in my Amazon store that I like. You can see the link down below if you're looking for other stuff. So that doesn't have a bad color to it. Some lagers just look like pee. This one is a much richer color. I don't know how well you can see that. Yeah. Well, let's give that a shot. Oh, that's got a good taste to it. That's got a good caramel taste to it. I like that. Like most lagers, I would be happy to put lime cordial in, but no, this has a good flavor to it. I wouldn't want to do that to this one. Oh, that's delightful. That tastes very similar to, not similar, it's got that same flavor that their other beer products have, which go really, really well with their scotch. I tell you, you take their beer and their scotch, take a sip of scotch and a sip of beer, and it just goes so well together. Anyway, there you have it. Innocent Gun Lager. Brewed naked. Golden oats. Craft beer. Carefully selected. Quality guarantee. Quality guarantee. What if I was not satisfied? Will they give me a different beer? Oh, that's delightful. I can see myself. I can see myself drinking that. Anyway, guys, I'm gonna take you back to the video, the part where I stopped off there, and let that video just finish. I wonder if I can do this. Can I do this again? That's a yawn. So good night, everyone, from Raspberry Rock. Click the like thing if you can, the like button. Subscribe if you haven't subscribed. Share the video, that's always fun. Share it with your friends. And comment, because I reply to most comments. Almost all the comments. Yeah. Sniffer butt. Sniffer butt. Look at those. He's sniffing somebody's butt. He's sniffing somebody's butt.